Hey man.
Brother! Oh, this thing's sick.
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
It's a pretty fun car, not gonna lie, but it's been a few years since I built a JDM. So let's go check out the new build. GAIJIN. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's a bit bumpy there. Not much traction.
That is insane, dude. That's actually crazy.
First time with a McLaren.
Yeah.
But yeah, this car has boost by gear. So first, second, third, it's a factory boost, but it has been tuned. So it makes about 700 horsepower and a, 1250 kilo-ish weight. It's a lot of fun. But like I said, I do miss JDM. After having a wife and a kid and building the business, you know, I sold Wabaki, I think like 3 years ago or so. And I've been playing with the idea about doing it on the JDM, but it's never been the right time. But it's now the right time. So
what's the game plan for today, though?
we're going to go over to Track Industries and see Charles, who's going to be the guy who helps me with the build, consolidate a bunch of parts and do some mechanical stuff. But today is more just having a look over the car, working out what we're going to need for the build, and just, I guess, planning some stuff out. So, yeah. We only picked up the car last week. We already got a bunch of cool sponsors and a bunch of really cool ideas. So, this build is absolutely going to surpass Wabaki. Like, I kind of just built that in my garage and it was a cool car, but this, I have so many cool ideas in store for it, and we've been working with a lot of really cool companies that are keen. So it should be good. Here we are. FYI, this is like my first YouTube video, so they'll get better over time. Well, there it is.
God, this thing is so sick. Bro, give it a rev.
Sweet. Hey man. You got some nice cars in here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I hope you don't mind his filming, but I'll give you this. So yeah, this is Charles from Track Industries. Clearly has a bunch of nice cars. He's going to be helping me out with the S15.
Take you for a walk through, show you what we do here.
Yeah.
So sort of do a wide range of like build consolidations and full vehicle builds. So yeah. I think
Clearly
we've got a
you
few
do a
cars
lot
in
of stuff
shop.
with Jay-Z's. Like, oh, this thing looks sick.
So yeah, here's a nice prime example of what we can do. So there's 2 Jay-Z, Supra. It's all custom intercooler piping and yeah,
I mean,
fancy purple clamps. And
that turbo is fucking tiny compared to this one.
yeah, so yeah, this is one of my personal cars. So 2 Jay-Z S15 roll racing car, so makes like 1100 horsepower. Yeah,
Right,
runs on
so
nitrous,
clearly I'm in the right hands here.
yeah.
And then you got your 32 GTR up there.
32 GTR, a few other personal cars. We've probably culled some out of the fleet. We've got too many to work on, so a lot of customers coming in. So another 32 GTR.
So yeah, basically, we have a lot of plans for this car. We've got a lot of really cool sponsors on board already, a bunch more to come. So just want to show you what we're working with. You know, in 6 months when we look back at this video, we can see where we came from. We're night and day difference. Like when we did the 180SX build, Wabaki, that was a drift pig. It was white, it didn't have a working engine, gearbox was thrashed, there was no interior, and you know, 6 months later, that was a whole new car. This is gonna get the same kind of love. There's one Jay-Z in here with a missing hot side, so obviously we have to do a turbo and a manifold, dump pipes, do a full fabbed up exhaust. We're gonna do a new cold side, relocate the battery that's here into the boot, clean up a bunch of this wiring. Then we do an ABS delete kit. It's got working air conditioning, which is pretty cool. This is a Spec S ADM delivered S15 with a working factory sunroof, which is really cool. So I picked this because it's a good foundation, right? I wanted to pick the right car. It's been 3 years since the 180SX build, so I wanted to make sure that the amount of money and love and attention this thing's gonna get, it had to be the right shell. So was gonna do another 180SX, but figured I've already done that before, so let's do an S15. So some of the ideas that I already have for it is We're gonna cut it up. I know that might trigger a lot of people, but we're gonna cut it up, wide body it. You know, big fenders, big wheels. It's gonna go a whole different color. You know, Charles is gonna help me out with a bunch of the mechanical and labor. Like I said, we've already got a bunch of companies on board, so we get full love. There's not gonna be one single thing on this car that won't get touched. All right, so let me take you inside and I'll show you some of the ideas we got here. Honestly, this is actually the first time I've sat in this car. So with the 180SX, that build was pretty simple. All I did was put the interior back together, put racing seats on it, steering wheel, did a power tune dash, double din head unit, you know, just the normal standard stuff. Whereas with this car, you're gonna take it to the next level. So I have plans, like I said, with the audio. We're gonna do tweeters here, we're gonna do audio here, a bunch of other stuff there. We're gonna do full upholstery, so potentially this will go Alcantara with the dash as well, and then the roof lining. Alumo is coming on board to give us a Starlight roof liner, so we'll be able to put that in the top. Got some pretty cool stuff coming for the head unit. I'll keep that one a bit of a secret for now. Probably do another power tune digital dash because I really like their products. Yeah, still a bunch of ideas to work out. Obviously, you know, just kind of starting. I only bought this car last week, so getting pretty into it, but yeah, I'm excited to see what comes of this. All right, so that was a bit about the car. Wanted to pick a good foundation of the build. You know, back when I revealed the 180SX, which became famous for Wabaki, you know, I only had a couple thousand followers. So that's why I never did a YouTube build series, because I didn't think that it was something people would want to watch. But after the virality that car got, with over 75 million total views, 9 million total likes, I think it averaged about 25,000 likes per post. But long story short, that was one of the world's most famous 180SXs. And the plan for this S15 is going to be the same thing. We're calling this S15 GAIJIN. I think that's an appropriate name since it's another Tokyo Drift reference and I own those number plates. And bear with me through the cringiness of the YouTube videos, but thank you so much to Ravish Media for looking after the content. They're going to be behind the camera for the entire build. So there's going to be documentation of everything that we do from start to finish. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys enjoy what we're about to do and looking forward to the next video.